Oh shit! Scared the fuck out of me.
Well, you might want to know before you get too much farther. Have a mysterious visitor. that line 6 thing, does that work?
It's a pedal to an amplifier we don't have.
That's too bad that it doesn't just work.
Find one of their good amplifiers for a decent price. It's got all the modeling stuff that,
Yeah.
and this is a pedal that gives you everything. It's kind of like a,
It might be kind of fun to run a keyboard through it if you can't.
well, if you find, actually I find the amplifiers all the time.
Well, to get it.
Get one, and they're not very expensive. And the thing is like the modeling here, except they're actually, I would say that some of it's a little, almost, Roland and Line 6 are real close to each other with their modeling.
I remember when Corporate Green was using it, yeah.
The guy came over with a Line 6 amp and he thought he blew your mind out.
Well, I went over there when I saw it the first time, and then he brought, when they, him and
right?
No, it's him and the drummer. I can't remember his name. Because the drummer was just, and I went to see them play at that show over there at the Y. It was
Right, I remember who you're talking about.
One Carpet Green.
Yeah, that kid.
Carpet Green is what they're called. One Carpet Green.
Remember me and that drummer, I've seen him play.
He was.
Whatever happened to that kid?
No idea. No idea at all. I know that
10 years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Or more than that.
Okay, I'm gonna set you up with the microphone so you can do your vocal first. I know I'm gonna move this up a little bit because it's weird because at first I thought it'd be kind of nice to have sit up a little bit. Are you sitting up? Okay, that's good. There we go. That's better. There we go. Because earlier they couldn't see my head, which was fine, but they looked at my hands all the time. I don't necessarily want to see my hands all the time. Kind of like, you don't want to give up your secrets?
I've got no secrets.
No, I don't either, but I just don't like my hands being shown all the time. Actually, what we want to do is we want to put this one in the middle. Look at this. This might be hitting the head. Look at that pedal right there. No, there you go. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's why you get that beautiful discord there with that Suma minor 7, which is actually an F against the A bass too.
another pair of those gray headphones that I got mine downstairs, but there were two sets of them. It'd be nice to have them for a different.
There's that other set right over there.
The one that's hanging on there, yeah. There's the gray ones, the little gray ones are Sony
Ah.
that I bought, and they're really nice. They're really nice little compact, lightweight. I've got mine downstairs, like I said, but there's another pair somewhere because we used to have them.
Another pair somewhere.
They look cheap, but they have really great sound.
Well, I looked through my chords just now. Found a bunch of chords I need to fix, and that's it. Not finding anything that actually.
Two of them. Three of them.
The coil chords.
This one we used all this stuff to hook up the PA. Along with the two green ones the two green real long
I've got
runs the
small
speakers.
PA chords.
To run my speakers better. The bigger ones are different, yeah.
Big thick one. We got the bass downstairs too. Ha! That old red chord, like the one I've got downstairs. Mine's
I thought
actually.
that was the one that might have the.
Red chord's the one that goes all the way back to spare change. Which is ridiculous.
There's a nice chord right there.
Might have some kind of thing that makes it.
That was all tied up, in fact. I know that's a nice one.
Probably is because it's tied up. Conquest.
There's a MIDI chord.
We went through an awful lot of chords in the band. Chords just go bad. You need to have someone.
Oh, there's my
Your
headphone. My headphone.
Oh, your headphone.
Which was really nice. But I finally gave up and I've lost part of it, so it's not. We can use it, but not for. We have to fashion it in some way or other. And there's this click sound thing.
Back.
A couple more microphone cords. Maybe three of them. Nice big ones, simple ones. Oh well, I'm used to it. I mean, I'm not supposed to use these. It's not like that. I just like to know
Where they are.
per chance, just per chance. So are you in a good position to sing into those three?
Bop, bop, bop. And that's what these lyrics right here. I may even screw up in this song. I may even screw up in this song. I may even screw up in. Now I know the part of it. I may even screw up in the song, even though I know the difference.
Can you hear everything pretty good?
beautiful already. I may even screw up in this song between right and wrong.
Yeah. You got it perfect. We're not recording it. That's one, so we get used to it again. I'm thinking. I'm wondering. Do I need to do my voice first so you can hear it better than this thing? Do you need my voice to cue it?
Oh yeah, but I'm fine with this. Unless you're going to sing first. Well, it'd be better if you had. If you're going to sing first, if I have to come after it. Yeah, you need to sing it first.
Well, I'm wondering if you might go ahead and just do the first one. Let me see it. Let me see the lyrics again. But you're already used to doing the second part. No, you can, I want you to go ahead and do the second part first.
I got you.
Maybe if I write it better so you don't.
Nope, got it.
Because it says screw up in this song. You don't have to say in this song. You just screw up this song. Should I scratch out in so you don't see that? Because it threw you off. I noticed every time you said it almost.
Because it's stumbling. There's too many words.
Right. I may even screw up this song. I'm gonna write it down here.
Even screw up this song. I may even screw. That's what I sang the last time. I think.
Yeah, you got close. You got really close.
I may even screw up in this song because I can sing. It's just a little bit, a little bit more.
It's about the third one that you do it absolutely perfect on the second one where you go between right and wrong. Wrong. Yeah. And the reason I'm telling you that is because you're going to be building your harmonies around your voice.
Gotcha.
We'll both build separate harmonies, 3-part harmonies, or 2-part harmonies, or whatever behind. That's what I'm hoping anyway, and maybe even more. But we'll see what we can do.
That means you want to have as simple a line as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
For harmonies. I may even screw up this song. I may screw up
this song.
I may even screw. I like
not
the
even.
I may screw up this song. I may screw up this song.
Now I know because I'm gonna go. I know I'm far from perfect.
I may even screw up this song. It's got. I like the cadence with the even.
I may
da 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 da. Because you're saying I'm far from the
right.
even is actually the proper
right
transition word. I may even screw up the song.
There you go.
Between right and wrong. Between right and wrong.
That gives you plenty of time to get. We'll go over it enough time so like I said, we're going to get both of our things going to be perfect on this. Because there's no sense in not doing it. Cool. I thought that might have spilled in my pocket, but it didn't. And it's kind of funny because I find myself, just like we did on this song, I so desperately want it to not sound like somebody else that I put stuff in to make sure it doesn't sound like that. It's like for this song, I don't want it to sound like Space Race and Foxy Lady put together. So we're putting all this stuff in that makes it so it doesn't sound like that.
Each time I do write a new instrumental, it's almost always in vain trying to do something I've never heard done by anybody before.
Oh, yeah.
And when I do that, then I'm quite happy that I came up with something that is close to what I was. But when I hear it in my head, it's better.
You know,
Better to hear something in your head, then work on it, than to have to try to figure it out. You know, to figure it out as you're playing it.
usually most of the things we've done have turned out to sound pretty close to what I heard. As far as for what we have, I don't have a 100-piece orchestra, so I can't do combination with the whole 100-piece orchestra live at the Gorge. It's not going to happen. I mean, not today.
But you can compose it, you can write it, you can play it.
Yeah.
You can put it down even though
and I built an orchestra for that, but it wasn't a complete orchestra, not by a long shot. Because that was one of the early ones we did. And so, you know, and probably we shouldn't have, we probably should have started with the easier ones, but we just wanted to get the stuff done that we'd done so much. That was something we'd practiced so much.
Stuff out of the way.
Yeah, there's just so
To me,
much stuff
it's
we'd
like
already.
quintology, for the longest time, was a blockade
Mm-hmm.
because it involved too much fucking work to fucking get past. Once you get past it, then you can go on. Or journey into oblivion. Once you get past these pieces of music, but the thing is I made the mistake of composing these incredibly difficult pieces of music when I was young, as opposed to doing them when I'm now this age.
Yeah. Everybody does.
I wanted to be, well, it's because I wanted to be progressive, and I was being pretentious. Didn't know it was, but I was also doing what I was supposed to do, try to create certain kinds of music, because, well, I definitely didn't want to be like Van Halen.
You know, playing what's in my head, not what's in somebody else's head. You know? Pretty wild.
Just changing minor and major.
I was just looking at my hands where they could fit right there on that. That would be kind of fun to jam on. Go to open mic and say, we're playing in C minor. What?
Hey, check out one of the jam sessions I went to, and I said the song Sundance, and it's just like this. I go, ba 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 ba, right? And they're standing there, and the drummer starts to try to play groove, and then the other guitar players just, you can't play on two different chords. I'm going like Soul Sacrifice by Santana. It's the same thing.
You ever heard it?
I'm going to list all the songs that that actual song.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't try to copy a song. I just happened to come up with a jamming with John Navarrete when Rob Means one day.
And you came
we
up
all
with a
loved
melody.
it.
It's a different melody than everybody else's. Sorry about that.
But
It's what the fuck? You made a different melody. It's just like anything else. No one's new. God damn it, it's all been done. Get over it. We come up with new melodies to put on top of existing material.
Well,
It's
again,
been done before. It's been fucking done.
or
We haven't done
anthology,
tanks yet, but it's been done.
ornithology is just a different melody on top of I Got Rhythm Changes.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta do a cover of tanks.
The cover of things.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, it was an old thing. It's not something we do now. We could do a totally different version of it.
That was the one song of yours that your friend Steve didn't like.
What, the drummer?
No, Steve.
Oh, Cornette?
Yeah,
I mean, not,
he
Cornette?
said that's the one song of yours that he never liked
wow, really?
because it is so
Angry?
angry. I remember him saying.
Sorry, I'm angry a little bit, you know, guys.
Well, no, I don't know.
But you know what? They fucking lied to us.
Spit on us and kicked us in the face. Hey, look at the black people down there, and we're singing for them too.
Yep.
But
You know, we haven't had to go
I'll
through
tell you
anything.
what,
compared to
I
that,
am
but-
not scared to walk around Everett.
No.
But there were times in Wichita that I was scared because I did get shit thrown at me for having long hair.
Yep. Exactly.
Literally, I don't remember how many times a bunch of yahoos drove by and threw their fucking bottles at me from their fucking truck.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were trying to give me a beer. God damn it.
Actually shot at me with BB gun.
Yep.
I had Mark's fucking no,
Fucking hippie.
it was the Air Force coat that I had.
And we both had exactly the same thing happen where the cops stopped us and they said, they unsnap their holster and they say, boy, I'd sure like to have you take off and run. Right. Yeah, it's
Makes you
exactly
feel real
what
good
you
when they
like.
say that.
Hmm?
Makes you feel real good when they say
Yeah, it does. Oh, you really want me in this city, huh? And then people say, you ought to move back to Wichita.
Move
Yeah.
back to Wichita. What?
Yeah.
You know what? I lived in the slum of Everett. I lived in the hive. I lived in a hive of every kind of sick activity. And
And it's a pretty cool thing, so don't get the
Actually,
wrong idea
it's
about
really
it.
clean.
Yeah, don't get the wrong
it's
idea.
not like a slum. It's clean.
Yeah.
North and
But
compared
it's
to
a hive. It's a hive.
But it's funny because I never had problems with the people really.
Not really. Not comparatively. No. I mean, you know.
Got along with almost everybody, or got left alone.
Well, see, that's one of the things about having long hair, first of all. You know? The only people that really hate you are rednecks, and there's not a lot of that around here. There is some, there's pockets of it. There's pockets of red, usually out in the burbs. You get out to Sultan, as we know. That's why I said that place we almost got there in Sultan. I looked across the street and I saw fucking rebel flags hanging in their fucking windows, and I thought,
Might be a problem.
might be a problem. It wasn't just one window.
So
either.
it's
Just
one of
like
those
they had-
things that
And I was thinking, oh, if they have rebel flags hanging in their windows, what do they have hanging on their walls?
nuts.
Not saying they did.
I wonder if everybody has had a friend that saw a beehive and somehow thought it'd be a funny idea to hit it.
Yeah.
Did Tom Dye do it, or Brett, or did all of us do that?
Oh, I'm sure we've all done it.
But, I mean, I knew better than to do it because I got stung by the wasps.
Yeah.
But I know having clean wasps out when you're like painting and doing work outdoors, that's a whole different thing. Never got stung by that because as a painter we had the can of gas that we could use to finish the problem right there.
So everybody will be, won't be hearing what we're doing except for Chris's voice for a little bit here.
And I hope it isn't too weird. I hope it doesn't
We'll
suck
see
too
what
much.
we'll see what it sounds like.
Between right and wrong, I may even screw up this song. I may even screw up this song. I may I may even screw up this song. 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 song. I may even screw up the song. Eight. Finish the riff. I may even screw up this song. Green, right, and wrong.
Think you got it? Let's listen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Not bad. I think you got it. I think you got it. I think it's okay.
I went tween.
Yeah, that's okay.
I know it's just kind of like
It's a
fun.
little different, yeah. Yeah. Maybe next time you'll do between, but either way, it's pretty good. I liked it. Well, it was pretty much in cadence, which is what we need, and we need to, because you know, as we know, if we don't follow in cadence, we know what happens if we don't have a drum. We don't have a rhythm. Uh-oh, we'll never get that again. All right, second time through.
You cut out the voice right when I was getting ready to sing,
Mm-hmm.
so I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you need to hear it?
I knew because I don't know I didn't know what happened.
Okay, okay. That's pretty fun. I figured I'd block it out of the way so you wouldn't have to hear it.
Nope. Helps.
Okay.
I may even screw up this song between right and wrong. Six, seven. I may even screw up in this song between right and wrong. I may even screw up in this song between right and wrong. Right and wrong, right and wrong, between right and wrong, between.
Well,
Did I nail it?
I think so. I think you got it.
I said in the song on two of the verses. That's okay.
Yeah. But you have to make it up.
I know. Eddie, finish the riff. I may even screw up the song, bring right and wrong. Two, I have no trouble with the second line at all. Being able to harmonize it. Between right and wrong. I may even screw up this song. I may even screw up this song. Finish the riff. I love that. Finish the riff. I may even screw up this song. Bring right and wrong. I may even screw up this song. Bring right and wrong. I may even screw up this song. Finish the riff. I may even screw up this song. Finish the riff. I may even screw up this song. That's funny. It's a little pitchy on that song. Right and wrong. I nailed that.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the mic.
Oh, I'm just going with the. I don't mind it. It's just it's.
I want you to scratch them individually. Scratch that one first. Yeah, yeah. Do it again. Okay, that's two. Okay. Scratch the other one. Okay, so let's say three is the middle one. Yeah, and that's the one that sounds really nasty. Sounds horrible.
Terrible. Is it because I'm singing too hard onto it?
Well, I don't know. I can't imagine that's what it is. I can't imagine what's going on with it. Because it sounded perfect when I used it the last time, so I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I'm over singing?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because
It's okay. I'll work with. We'll get it. It'll come out. I'll go ahead and see if I can get my part now. I got the high part.
Hyde Park.
Yeah.
See how easy this can be, how ergonomic this can be.
Just a second. Let's plug this out of the way. Yeah. There we go.
That, I don't want you to break your neck doing this kind of thing.
This one over here.
That's not even a joke.
No, it's not. No, it's not. All right, now I'm over here.
Again, lots of guys become paid engineers doing this stuff.
Yep.
I like this. Actually, I'm quite happy with. I didn't want to be a drummer, but I'm glad that I'm learning to be a percussionist. I'm glad I'm learning the trade, the big more than just a guitar player.
Yeah. I like having an account, so I'm gonna save the count. I'm gonna black out the vocal. My vocal. Human vocal. All right. That's that one. I think what it is I had this up, the power up too loud, and that's what it was, just peaking out. I turned it down later on, so we'll see if it made any difference.
Music workshop. Project workshop. Warren workshop. I can actually move the mic stand closer.
It's okay. I just wanted to have a little closer. I've got an idea here that if I do this right, okay.
You're sitting further. It might be because I've been sitting right up on that microphone. That might be the problem with it.
Well, no, it shouldn't have made a difference, but it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I turned down the peak later on
Gotcha.
to see if it would make a difference, and I don't know if it will or not. We'll find out if we're listening.
Well, I
can't-
noticed sometimes I come out off loud when
you don't hear it over the speakers right now, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Eight. No, I'm far from perfect. Even I know the difference. Right and wrong. 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 No, I'm far from perfect, but even I know the difference. Right and wrong, 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 right and wrong. Four.
3,
5. 6. 7. 8. I know I'm far from perfect, and even I know the difference. Right and wrong, 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 right and wrong. No, I'm far from perfect, but even I know the difference. Right and wrong, 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 right and wrong. It's kind of like the perfect ending, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, What do you think?
It's a start. A little discipline.
Discipline. Separation, without a doubt.
I like that actually. It's interesting though, I noticed my voice does distort the mic there. It's interesting. Between right and wrong.
No, I'm far from perfect.
I may even screw up the song.
Even I know the difference.
Between right and wrong.
No, I'm far from perfect.
I may even screw up the
Even
song.
I know the difference.
Between right and wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
The door's just got the rags, so they shouldn't walk right in. So do this for now.
Yeah, you might get shot. No, I'm far from perfect.
I may even screw up the
Even I
song.
know the difference.
Between right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right
I don't dress up for Sunday. Today's a work day.
Though I'm far from
I may
perfect,
even screw up
and
this
even
song
I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
Though I'm far from
I may
perfect,
screw up in this
even
song
I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
Though I'm far from
I may even
perfect,
screw up in
but
this
even
song
I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
Right and wrong, 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 right and
Sound like the perfect thing to do.
Okay. Any luck at all?
I don't know, man. I think this is a great anthem right here. Believe it or not. This is one of the best anthems. This chorus is a great anthem, man.
Far from
I may
perfect,
even screw up the
good.
I can't hold a long note. And I do believe I've
Right or
realized
wrong, you can hold a long note.
I can sing the key of C really well. I didn't know that before. Not only is it the best key on the piano, it's probably the best chord to learn on the guitar.
Huh?
The chord C has more variations than almost any chord, and you can play entire songs on just that on the guitar. And the piano is all in the key of C. I mean, it's set up to where you can play, you know.
Yeah. This isn't C, it's C minor.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
that's the challenge on piano, is putting different keys.
Pretty cool, actually.
Get a harmonic there at the very end from singing. There's natural harmony in that note. Pretty good.
Okay, grab this, that mic so you can do your harmony.
Between right and wrong, between right and wrong. And I may even screw up this song. I'm not sure if it'll work. Sounds right to me. Thirds.
I think my first harmony's gonna
Say,
be,
screw up
the
this
first
song.
one's gonna be, I know I'm far from perfect. See, hold it. That's what we're gonna do. The first one's gonna be spoken.
Far from perfect.
I'm gonna, that's, yeah.
Screw up this song.
Yeah. You know your cadence, so you should be able to do it. Doesn't mean you'll be able to.
Screw up this song.
We'll go through it a couple
Screw
times.
up this song.
Yep.
And not sing it.
Crazy idea, huh? Yep, not singing. We got plenty of tracks. Cause we're both gonna do it. We're both gonna do it a different lead because we're gonna wipe out the lead you did eventually, and then we're gonna mess around and see what happens. We got plenty of tracks to. And we've got everything on here.
This song.
So everybody, if anybody's listening, you're in bad shape. Scratch your microphone, Chris. Scratch your microphone. Do it again. Okay, perfect. And then I'll take this as well.
I may even screw up this song.
So this one, even though I've got it down completely dead, it's recording a little bit. So I'll put that there, what the hell of it.
I may even screw up this song.
know I'm far from perfect.
I may even screw up this song.
I know that I'm far from
I may
perfect.
even screw up this song.
I know I'm far from
I may even
perfect.
screw up this song.
Even I know the
Between
difference.
right and wrong.
You can even hold it out if you want to. Wrong.
Wrong.
Go, and go
Wrong.
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 And then and during the verses, so to speak, when we're jamming, right and wrong, but speak it instead of singing it on this verse, on this passage. That's how, and don't get clear up on it. Just
Right and wrong. Right and wrong.
so we should be able to hear everything.
Okay, let's speak through the first time.
This could be fun. This could be a lot of fun, actually.
Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong.
This might be really funny.
Right
It sounds really funny. Changes.
Check it out, man. The keys on that keyboard started moving by themselves.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's what it was. You bumped it.
No, I didn't.
Something
We
bumped it.
might have had an earthquake.
Something
might-
bumped it.
Mild earthquake. We start shaking everybody. Hey, see you later.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Shake, rattle, and roll. All three of them. It's just like a rock-a-beat and boogie, isn't it?
Rock a beat and boogie beat.
Take a rock, you take a beat,
Movie I saw
take a
about
boogie.
Bill Haley.
Take a
They
sweet.
did that song.
Maybe that's
In the
what.
movie
Maybe
about
that's what.
Bill Haley.
That's a good cover, wouldn't it be?
Rock a beat and boogie beat. Rock a beat and boogie. B-O-G-I-E.
B-O-O-G-I-E.
Well, through the middle of
Take a
rock
rock.
beat and boogie. Walk through the middle of the rock beat
Take
and
a
boogie.
rock.
Walk through the middle of the rock beat and boogie. Walk through the middle of the rock beat and boogie.
Rock beat and boogie, rock beat and boogie.
B-O-G-I-E. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Something.
Bill Haley in the comments.
Okay. Something shut that. That's interesting. All right, here we go. No, I'm far from perfect.
I may even screw up this
Even
song
I know the difference
between right and wrong.
Right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, right and right and wrong 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 and right and wrong, right and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong, right and wrong and right and wrong. Even I know from
I
perfect.
may even screw up this song
Even I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
Right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, right or 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 wrong, oh, completely wrong. Right or wrong, 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 right or wrong. No, I'm far from
I may
perfect.
even screw up in this
Even
song
I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong.
Right.
And no, I'm far from
I may even
perfect.
screw up this song
Even I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right or 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 wrong or 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 right or wrong. Alright.
Ouch. Budweiser, you know. That's what you call Budweiser, baby. Ooh, yeah. Get Budweiser. I'm Budweiser. I'm a Budweiser. When I have a party, I tell people to bring a couple of buds. I mean to bring a couple of buds. And you're a little Budweiser, right, Mark?
No, I'm far from
I
perfect.
may even screw up this
Even
song
I know the difference.
between right and wrong. Aw.
Far from
I
perfect.
may even screw up this.
Even I know that.
I may even screw up this song.
No, I'm far from perfect. Man, turn this way. I'm gonna get a stiff neck. I can feel it already.
Maybe you need a good chair.
I can spin around there.
We looked at chairs someplace one time. Almost bought one. Where was that we went? Computer store or something?
Might have been, yeah.
Bunch of stuff that was on sale, and we looked at it. It was like $150 chair. And it was cheap. Almost bought that. Don't remember why I didn't.
No, I'm far from
I
perfect.
may even screw up this
Even
song
I know the difference.
between right and wrong.
No, I'm far from
I may
perfect.
even screw up this
That's pretty wild. Still trying to figure out exactly what happened. That's pretty cool.
You know, it might be a good idea if you just had the keyboard at a right angle from the studio. That way you wouldn't have to move so far.
Yeah.
The difference right and wrong.
Put that studio on the moving cart right there. That cart.
I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up this song. I know the difference between right and wrong. No, I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up this song. I know the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up this song. I know the difference between right and wrong.
Okay, I'm wiping out your guitar solo. Try something here. It's crazy. I'll try it anyway. I'll bounce the vocals down to 4 tracks, and the main vocals down to 4 tracks instead of just 2. And with the second set, I'm going to mix in the spoken ones we just did.
No, I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up this song. I know the difference between right and wrong. Right and wrong.
between right and wrong. Between right and wrong. Between right and wrong. You know what? I want to run downstairs and heat my coffee up. Back momentarily.
Though I'm far from perfect, screw up in the sun.
Even I know the difference
between right and wrong.
Yeah, I know I'm far from perfect. Know that I'm far from perfect.
No, I'm far
From perfect.
screw up in the
Even
sun.
I know the difference
between right and wrong.
know I'm far from perfect. Even I know the difference.
Kind of like the perfect answer, isn't it?
Ooh.
No, I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up the sun. I know the difference between right and wrong.
Between right and wrong.
Right and wrong, right and wrong,
Right and wrong.
right and wrong, and right and wrong, and right and wrong, 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 right and wrong.
I made the screw up the song between right and wrong. Between right and wrong.
No, I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up the
song.
song. I know the difference
Between right and wrong.
Right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong.
what the club owner said to you, Mark. Right or wrong? You got a rider, but you ain't playing at this club.
My country, right or wrong?
No, I'm far from perfect. Screw up the indecisive. I know the difference between right and wrong. 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 Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right. No, I'm far from perfect. Screw up this song. Even I know the difference between right and right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong. Right or wrong, right or
Almost felt like saying, and if we come naked, because I was going right, like John was going right. And Charles Manson misinterpreted it as rise, not right. In primal scream therapy. I thought Charlie knew about that. Oh no, he just made it up. It's good when you can make things up as you go along, you know?
no, I'm far from perfect. I may even screw up the song. I know the difference between right and wrong.
Okay. This could be my harmony. No, I'm far from perfect.
I may have screwed up the song
Even I know the difference.
between right and wrong. La 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 la.
Check, check. No, I'm far from perfect. You ready?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm far from perfect.
I may
Even I know the difference.
We right and wrong.
Right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong, right or wrong. No, I'm far from
I may
perfect.
even screw up this
Even
song.
I know the difference.
Between right and
Wrong or right, wrong or right, wrong or right, or wrong, right or wrong, wrong, wrong or right, or wrong or right, or wrong, or right or wrong, or right, or wrong, or right 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 or wrong. No, I'm far from
I
perfect.
may even screw up this song.
Even I know the difference.
Between right and
Wrong and wrong and right and wrong and right, wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong, wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong and right, wrong and right and wrong and right, wrong and right and right and wrong and wrong. Right and wrong and right and wrong. No, I'm far from
I
perfect.
may even screw up this song.
Even I know the difference.
Between right and wrong.
Right and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong and wrong and right and wrong and right and wrong, right and wrong and right is right is wrong is right is wrong is right is wrong is right is right is wrong is right is wrong is right is wrong is right is wrong is right right is wrong is 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 right is wrong.
Well, I don't think I did it right. Got the wrong notes. I don't know if it's going to sound really bad.
second one is too. Goes going into the spaced out section. Sounds like the organ they use on green onions. Okay. We will take swipes at each verse. But more importantly, I think what we need to do now is play the melody. Each one of us needs to play the melody on the this first.
Someone's up. Who's there?
Do I ring?
Yeah. John. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working.
Dave didn't answer the door. What's her name came by a few minutes ago.
So I'll do the, all I'm going to do is my part. I think it might sound pretty cool. I might do it like
Put a little ornamentation if you need to.
No, I want to make it so it follows right with the vocal.
Yeah, I know.
So it totally backs up that back. The
So if
vocal.
I can get it there.
Let's see what it sounds like.
I'm not plugged in anything.
No, you can plug into your amp and I'll record you off the amp.
That'll work.
Let me see if I get, check that mic right in front of you, see if that's the right one. Phone in just a second. And then check it. Yep, that's the one. So go ahead and point it down towards your, man, oh my goodness, stiff neck big time.
Now I've got the headphones over here. Yeah, it's on the amp.
You don't have to wear headphones unless you want to.
Okay. Always makes work or turn the amplifier.
Yeah.
Finish the red.
That's kind of fun.
It went from being space race to being jazz.
Yeah.
That's jazz. We're playing organ trio jazz with some kind of strange fucking chorus.
Do this again.
Is our music as different or strange as You Bad Dog? You've done it again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Is our music that as bad as those guys when
I
we
think
watch?
so. I think so. I think so. I hope so.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah. Apples and oranges.
Apples and oranges.
I'm gonna do this organ thing again. I like that organ sound. Maybe I can get it right the second time. I think I got a chance at that. Let's see. I think unlike vocals for me, I think it takes me a couple of times to get a good pass on something like this.
I just like playing.
But I did have a couple of good ideas while we were playing, while we were jamming. A couple of good ideas.
Where I was at one point. Paying attention and then something happened. Please say that's like getting lost somewhere on the way for
Kind of try something here. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I recognize that. This is really crazy.
Seven, 8. Finish the riff. One, 2, 3, D, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. The bridge. 1.
Now I'm going to have just the harmonies that go along with the vocals. And now we can jam on the other stuff. You don't have to worry about playing that stuff.
6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. out. And
Finish the
release
rest.
the rest.
Though I'm far from perfect, I may even screw up the song. I know the difference between right and wrong.
We can take another pass at it before we call it a day, don't you think?
Sure. Take a piece of this bud.
Use it, drop it on the floor, something, you probably scurry around here and pick it up before you get a chance to grab it.
But that's on that one lick is I'm going to use on that other song we're working on. So I can't use that particular B.B. King lick. Well, because I read the guitar magazine back 40 years ago when I first started really getting into it, and I found out that there's only so many things you can do, and there's so many things that were invented by certain stylists, and basically what you're doing is the same thing they were doing without knowing it.
Yep.
If you listen to rock and roll, you're playing something like B.B. King and T-Bone Walker and Charlie Christian.
No, if you're playing guitar, for sure, for sure. If you're playing keyboards, it could be.
Well, you're basically imitating Ike Turner or Jackie Preston or whatever. There's like Rocket 88 and all those other guys.
Yeah,
There's a
but
handful.
you gotta talk about
Little Richard.
But more like you're talking more like Scott Joplin, and
Oh yeah, they're trying to.
and coming up
Barrel House
from there.
piano players.
Yeah, that's where it all that came from. I mean, the guitar did it, but that barrel house piano.
Piano is a whole different thing. That became the blues piano that became the foundation for R&B music.
Yep. All right, let's see what happens here. You turned up there.
Finish the rest.
I just remembered that the keyboard player for Iron Butterfly died recently also.
The guitarist that was only 16 on the record, Eric Bomme, died a long time, several
You know,
years ago.
look at the, Benny King just died yesterday.
He was 75.
73.
But the song was a hit in 61.
Yeah. It was our lifetime.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember the song as a child, but I don't remember. It's like there's a lot of music that was soul music that they actually played on KFH.
Mm-hmm.
Light music that mom liked. She always liked the light stuff. Dad did too. They both listened to KFH. They didn't. Only Grandma listened to KFDI.
Mm-hmm.
We only heard KFH. We didn't know there was another radio station until Rachel got a car.
Yeah, KWB, what?
KWB Beat.
What's that?
There's a different radio and played better music. Or
Played the stuff we heard out of the swimming pool.
and rock and roll.
Yeah, but the stuff we heard at the swimming pool, which is rock and roll.
And then we also found out there was a KYN, the Rock of Wichita.
The Rock of what? The Rock of Wichita.
I loved it. It was
What is
Mount
that?
Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, and they're all wearing headphones.
Yeah.
And then after midnight, because it's not until I was 16 that I stayed up until after midnight more than once or twice. Like not just up all night. I had to go to work, and someone says, "Hey, turn on the radio." Like,
Check that out.
it's rock and roll all night, all requests, and it's good music. And you go like, "Wow." I'm gonna go to the record store tomorrow.
I remember calling up after midnight, requesting stuff, saying, "Hey, we got some really good bud over here. We're getting stoned to shit. Could you play some Doors for us?"
Yeah, but like that one time, they played us, and well, followed us with Quicksilver Messenger Service. And I love the way he says, that was sharp. Followed by Quicksilver Messenger Service.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Legs akimbo, motherfucker. Legs akimbo.
And we were sharp once. We're not gold mining chance now, but we were sharp once. Finish the record. Sometimes the best directions are what not to do, not what to do. Seven. 8. Finish the record.
No one for not even strong, so I know the difference between right and wrong.
Good day to die. No, that's not. It's tomorrow. That's next month. Some other time.
August of 2063.
107. 7.5.
Alrighty then. Now what? That's a good idea for an album title. Oh, somebody did that, didn't they?
Now what?
Yeah. Deep
What,
Purple.
yeah?
Deep Purple.